Yeah, I'm Casa Chavez. I am a financial advisor in one of the biggest companies here in the Philippines. But in college, I majored in business administration. Before being a financial advisor, I was teaching English online sa Korean, sa Japanese, Chinese students. One time, I have a friend in college na nag-post about insurance and investment. And so I got curious. I messaged him and asked him paano ba nag-work yung insurance with investment. Kasi since I started working, biggest chunk of my salary goes to my family. And so I realized siguro kailangan ko ng insurance and as well as investment. I want to grow my money. During my younger years, I'm very much particular in earning more money. And so I got curious. To make it short, nakita kami and he discussed with me yung insurance with investment products. I realized two things. Number one, if I don't get a chance to get my own family and get my own children in the future, I don't have to burden my family just in case I get sick or just in case tumanda ako na mag-isa. Kasi since nga yung product na kukunin ko with insurance siya and with investment, insurance is when I get sick, yung family ko, assisted sila with the money. Investment is when I get old with no children at all, at least hindi nila ako kailangang isipin kasi my siblings have their own family. And the second thing, when I get the chance naman to get my own family and own children, ganun pa din. Yung insurance part, they don't have to worry about me kasi I have this certain amount of money na makukuha nila just in case magkasakit ako or just in case naman tumanda ako and I will be able to enjoy the longest years of my life, retirement. Hindi rin nila kailangang isipin kasi during my 20-ish years of my life, nag-ipon ako. So my kids would, can enjoy their own salary and I already have my own money. Una, parang client muna ako. I met yung friend ko in college. Kumuha muna ako ng sarili kong policy. Ayan. So hindi naman siya requirement na pagka kumuha ako ng policy, I'll become a financial advisor as well. So yun nga, when I got my policy, sobrang na-appreciate ko siya. And so every time I talk to my friends, I talk to my family members, I would share yung importance ng insurance at investment. Ayan. So parang I would say na-appreciate ko siya ng sobra. Ayan. So I would always connect them to my financial advisor. And I would tell na you should talk to my financial advisor. Parang I really think, lalo na yung mga friends ko na breadwinner, ng mga young parents, I would tell them, kausapin mo para mas maintindihan mo siya. Kasi anyway, wala talagang lugi yung pera. During that time, siguro mga 3 years ago yun, I was just saving 3,000 pesos per month. Ayan. At tapos, may insurance na siya at the same time, may investment siya. So in due time, hindi ka talaga malulugi. Ayun. So yun yung lagi ko sinishare sa friends ko. Si company na where I work for, we have this product we call variable unit link. So when we say variable unit link, ito yung insurance with investment. So I would agree kasi in the past, pag sinabi nating insurance, pang patay-patay lang, tama?
Oo.
So ibig sabihin, kapag ka namatay si client, doon lang may makukuha. For example, I am 27 and then I am saving 3,000 pesos per month. Let's say, for example, siguro in the past, kapag ka namatay ako, my family would get like, let's say, 5 million pesos. That was in the past. Yung variable unit link, yun yung may investment part na. Ibig sabihin, may death benefit ako, may living benefit ako. So when we say living benefit, ayun na yung nag-a-accumulate na kasi yung fund mo. So ibig sabihin, your money is invested in stock market and in due time, it's also earning and you can use that for whatever reason it may serve. For example, you can use that for your kids' education, you can use that for retirement, or let's say dream house or dream car. So I get a lot of questions like that. No? Very valid naman yung ganong question, no, na parang, hindi ba nakakatakot mag-invest? Kasi in the past, marami tayong mga kwento na nalugi yung insurance company, which is very much understandable for the Filipinos. No? When we say kasi lugi, like what I've mentioned a while ago, it's insurance with investment. When you get this kind of product, yung insurance will never be lugi. Kasi, for example, Mark, ilang taong ka na?
27.
27, okay. I was 27 when I got my own policy. 27, assuming na ako naman talaga healthy ako when I got the policy. Honest ako sa agent ko, sinabi kong wala akong any other records of sickness. Kung pinag-usapan namin na just in case I will be diagnosed with cancer and I will get 1 million pesos, I will get that amount of money just in case I will be diagnosed. In that case, wala akong lugi. Ayan. The investment, I would say, yung investment kasi parang I see investment as yung luging part talaga siya. For example, I bought a house in Bulacan. And the purpose of buying this house is investment ko talaga siya. Pinapaupahan ko yon, yung bahay ko na yun sa Bulacan, and I'm getting 10,000 pesos per month. There were times that, for example, sobrang lakas ng ulan. Yung ulan na yon, nagli-leak talaga siya sa roof. Okay? So in that certain month, for example, I had to pay 20,000 pesos. Eh yung earning ko lang sa bahay na to, 10,000 pesos lang, diba? Okay, so in that particular month, medyo lugi ako because there were some things that happened. Pero of course, I invested this not only for 1 year, not only for 2 years. I got this investment because I wanted it to last for a couple of years. So most probably, not every month naman lugi ako. So most of the months, kumikita ako. So that's how I see investment. So going back to your question, hindi ba nalulugi ang insurance? Okay? Hindi nalulugi ang insurance, but the investment is always part of it. But if you're planning to invest for the longest time, it will really accumulate some amount of money. In the past, no, maraming mga insurance companies na nalugi. Ayan. So, of course, number one, there are things that you have to check, diba? Before you invest our hard-earned money. That's understandable naman, no? Kung kahit 3,000 lang yan or 5,000 lang yan, still, it's your hard-earned money. Hindi ba siya nalulugi? Of course, you have to check what kind of company is it. Like, ano ba yung credibility nitong company na to? You have, available naman si Google, no? Si Mr. Google. So, we can check anytime, ano bang ranking nito? I mean, personally, when I got my own policy, chinek ko, ano bang ranking nito sa public listed company in the world? Ano pa? You have to check, sino bang fund manager nito? Kasi insurance companies, they have their own fund manager as well. Ibig sabihin, hindi sila talaga mismo yung nagmamanage ng pera. Someone else will. Ayan. So, sinong nagmamanage ng pera? At saka pangatlo, of course, the agent. You have to check. Kasi reality is, kahit minsan okay yung insurance company, the company is doing well, okay yung ranking, but the agent, hindi masyadong, parang hindi masyadong kilala. I mean, hindi mo kilala personally. Ayan. So, there's a social media naman. You can always check kung okay ba yung credibility din. No. So, insurance companies also have their own insurer. Insurance company sila, insured din sila sa isa pang company. So, just in case may mangyari, sasaluhin niya yung claims natin. I really love to talk to parents, especially yung mga young parents. Bakit? Kasi would you agree that movies are reflection of our society? Tama. So, I watched this movie, American movie, na parang pinapakita doon, dalawa silang magkapatid. Namatay both of their parents because of, it's a sudden death. Namatay both of them because of an accident. And these kids, pinag-aagawan sila ng pamilya nila. Why? It was mentioned, of course, in an American movie that they have an insurance claim. They receive an insurance claim because of their parents. Both of them died. Ayan. Sa Pilipinas, ano yung pinapakita natin? Si Princess Sarah, namatay yung daddy niya. It took some time before siya natagpuan nung friend nung daddy niya. And it wasn't mentioned kung may insurance claim. Ang alam lang natin, inampon siya. Tama. Ano pang example na favorite ko? Kadenang Ginto. Si Cassie Mondragon. Diba? Her daddy died. Walang insurance claim na mention sa palabas. Ayan. Because of that, inapi siya ni Daniela. Tama? So, yun kasi yung reflection. And that's actually the main reason why parents need to get an insurance. Because if you already provided everything for your kids, this insurance claim would would let your kids continue dreaming, would let your kids continue living even if you're not existing anymore. So, ganun siya. Dalawa lang naman yan eh. It's either you're earning just for yourself or you're earning for your family. Just like mine, biggest chunk of my salary since I started working para talaga sa pamilya ko. And let's say, for example, I had clients, sabi nila, kasi hindi kailangan ng parents ko. My parents are well off, mga kapatid ko may pera din. Hindi nila kailangan ng pera ko. But my point is, it's not really the insurance eh. How about if you get hospitalized and then something happens? If that's the case, yung parents mo para sana sa retirement nila yung pera nila, but they had to help you. Something like that. And let's say, single ka forever. Kasi parang single ako forever eh. Hindi naman ako magkakaroon ng anak. Parang ayoko talagang mag-asawa and all. That's actually the best time kasi you still have a lot of time to invest your money and grow your money. And so you can use it for your retirement fund naman in the future. So actually, I had the chance to talk to this family, young family sila. The eldest is just like maybe 10 years old, yung youngest nila 2 years old, and business people talaga tong mag-asawa na to. And ayun, parang sa isang bigla, actually, marami naman talaga silang pera, no? Parang, ba't kailangan ko pang mag-insurance? Eh, pag nagkasakit naman ako, I have enough money. So parang ang sinasabi ko lang dyan, let's say for example, you have 20 million pesos in the bank. Most probably, this amount of money, you save this for something else. Maybe for the education of the kids, maybe for your dream house, or maybe mas luxurious na car in the future. So would you rather have this 20 million pesos spent for the hospital bills if something happens to you, if you get sick? Or would you rather just keep it that way, tapos bayad ka lang ng very minimal lang for the insurance since healthy ka naman. So we don't have to touch this savings of yours for the future. Tapos itong maliit na amount na to, ito na lang yung ibabayad natin sa insurance. So, to answer yes, of course, actually wala namang pinipili. Parang everyone needs an insurance. If you love someone and you don't want to burden anyone, you need an insurance. Like what I've mentioned a while ago, I got my own policy 3 years ago because the biggest chunk of my salary goes to my family. And so I don't want to burden them just in case something happens to me. And just in case nothing happens to me, I will still get the chance to enjoy yung perang sinave ko in the future. Ayan. So I really want to see in the future that wala nang mga batang ulila at hindi mabigyan ng magandang edukasyon kasi their parents died early. Ayan. Wala nang mga parents in the future na aasa sa mga anak nila, and their kids would still get to enjoy their own salary because their parents already saved for their investment, for their retirement fund. Ayan. And wala na ring businesses na malulugi kasi they had to close the business kasi kailangan nilang ilabas yung perang inipon nila because nagkasakit si owner. So that's actually what I want to see. And in the future, the kids would get more liberty to choose ano ba talagang gusto nilang pag-aralan. They don't have to worry about ano bang university yung gusto nilang pag-enrollan. Kasi their parents were able to save enough for their education. Ayan. At may mga parents na matatanda na hindi na kailangan pumila ng mahaba, no? Sa government offices. Kasi kailangan nila ng claim for their hospital bills, kailangan nila ng pera for their pension. Since ngayon pa lang, I would try to extend my help to everyone that I can so that in the future, they would get to enjoy their money instead of going to offices to ask